Sometimes there are leaks that when you see them, you got to take a step back and just, holy crap. And this is definitely something that's happening with this Nvidia quote unquote leak. Okay. If you guys haven't seen it, it's all over the place at this point. It's kind of hard to miss it. It's made its rounds through Reddit, Twitter, YouTube. It's all over the place. Okay. Cause there's some very exciting things in here. I am personally most excited about Final Fantasy IX remake. Right? Final Fantasy is my favorite. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy title. I know people love 7, people love 8 and 10. 10 is good, but 9 is my all-time favorite. Okay, so to hear or see that it might be gonna remake, it excites me. Okay, now keep in mind, take this all with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, this could be referencing older titles. It could be referencing stuff that may never actually see the light of day. For example, the Final Fantasy IX quote unquote remake could just be referencing the remaster that happened a year, 2 years ago. Okay. Now, one of the most interesting things about this is what we're seeing out of Camp Sony when it comes to PC. Now, we know Sony has already begun to make their mark on the PC universe, to say with titles like Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone. Just most recently, we got the Uncharted collection as 1 through 4 plus Lost Legacy coming to PC. That's going to be amazing for those who didn't have a PlayStation that can experience those titles. Right, so we already know Sony is dipping their toe in the water. Now, some of these games on this list I'm about to read out, like, I think people are going to be super duper excited about. One in particular is God of War. I actually tweeted Cory Barlog maybe a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. I tweeted at him, hey, we need God of War natively on PC. To which he replied, that's above my pay grade. It wasn't him saying no, it was just saying, hey, that's above my pay grade. That's someone else's decision. Okay. So some of these games on here that, of course, again, you take with a grain of salt. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Edition, which we've already talked about and knew about before. Helldivers 2. Okay. Horizon Forbidden West. Already got Horizon Zero Dawn. Now Horizon Forbidden West, which is also coming out for PlayStation 4. So PS4, PS5, and possibly PC. We got GT7. Of course, like I said, God of War. Returnal. Returnal was the first big PS5 game for this generation. It was the first big exclusive, only on PS5, can't play on PS4 title for this generation. Actually, I take that back. Demon Souls is actually the next game on this list. That was the first PS5 only must-have title when the PS5 released. Okay, so Demon Souls, Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, which they're not saying which one. It's going to be interesting. Is it the Ratchet and Clank from 2014 or 15, if I'm not mistaken? It could have been 2014 or 2015, or is it the new one that everyone says, hey, this Ratchet and Clank, A Rift in Time, I believe, or Rift Apart, this is the Ratchet and Clank that's showing the power of the PS5 SSD. This is only possible on the PlayStation 5 SSD. It's gonna be very interesting if that's the title that's coming to PC, and then are we really going to continue to make a big deal out of SSD speeds, which I'm not trying to downplay it, because the SSD in the PS5 is amazing. The one in the Xbox Series X is really good too, but we know companies will go to certain terms, teraflops, an SSD, stuff like that people will use, and for argument's sake. Okay. Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and Ghost of Tsushima, which is, arguably for a lot of people, the game of the generation. I also made a bet with, if you guys find him on Twitter, at Demigod Reviews, who told me that none of these games will be coming to PC, and I bet him eating a hat. I said, if you don't believe that, then we'll bet a hat on it. Eat a hat, no ketchup, no mayonnaise, just all hat. And Uncharted, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, I named all of them to him, because I told him, hey, I don't hear a lot of things, but things I do hear are from very, very credible people. And these games coming to PC, it is happening. Okay, I know it's supposed to be, take this with a grain of salt. I'm sorry, guys, this is happening. I know I said at the beginning, I really want you to do that, but this is happening. Okay, this has been something that's been in the works for a long time at Sony, at PlayStation. They want these games on the PlayStation, on the PC platform. Okay, there's no lose here. Why not put Returnal on PC for 60 or 70 bucks? Why not? Why not put God of War 2018 and at some point Ragnarok? God of War 2018 on a PS4 you can get for 20 bucks. They can sell it on PC for 50 to 60 bucks. Why not? If you're a PlayStation gamer, it does not affect you whatsoever. You know, you still get to play the games day one on your PS5. You get to play them at the max you can on PS5. So what if someone playing it on PC and they're using mods, or they're playing it at 4K 1 million frames per second? Okay, it's okay. It doesn't affect your experience. But I do think this is great news for a lot of people, especially PC gamers. I will make a video later on to talk about some other games in this list, but this one in particular, I want to focus on the Sony news, because when it comes to the games from the Microsoft side, other than really talking about those projects that were listed, we know everything that's coming on from Microsoft will also be released on PC, whether it's via the Windows Store or Steam, which Microsoft is tending to release on both. They're not leaving Steam out to force you to play on the Windows Store. But I do know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited that these games that are being listed are possibly coming, well, in my mind, are coming to the to PC? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do not forget, get all your gaming news from lv1gaming.com. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.